It was announced yesterday that the Browns reached a 3-year, $15.9 million extension with their kicker, Dustin Hopkins, putting him top 5 in highest paid kickers in the NFL. That, of course, then got me thinking about Harrison Butker, who is currently on the last year of his contract, with my question being, will the Chiefs do what they can to lock him up long term? In order to do that, they're probably going to have to make him the highest paid kicker in the NFL, or at least very close to it. This year, he's got a cap hit of $4.8 million with his APY based on his current deal being around the $4 million mark. He's also only 29 years old and one of the best kickers in the NFL. Justin Tucker, for example, is I think around 35, so 6 years in age difference from Butker to Justin Tucker. Now, some might argue with me about Harrison Butker being the best kicker or very close to the best kicker in the NFL, and if you want to disagree there, you're going to be wrong, because if you look at all kickers with a minimum of 100 field goal attempts, the most accurate kicker ever is Justin Tucker at 90.2%. Then the next player on this list is none other than Harrison Butker at 89.1%. Sure, he sprained his ankle at the beginning of the 2022 season, but healed up and had a very strong 2023, a season I would say earned him the team's MVP award due to how many times he bailed them out of games, thanks to the defense's help as well when the offense couldn't score touchdowns. Butker had the 3rd highest PFF grade in the league last year of all kickers, going perfect on all 46 of his extra points. He had the 2nd highest field goal percentage, only behind Nick Folk, going 44 for 46. And if that wasn't enough, Butker was 8 for 8, perfect on field goals between 40 and 49 yards, and then also a perfect 7 for 7 on field goals that were 50 or more yards. Then he also logged the longest field goal in Super Bowl history when he drilled that 57-yarder against the 49ers in Super Bowl 58. This man is still in his prime and could possibly only get better, and therefore, I think it is worth it if the Chiefs find a way to keep Butker around for years to come. Make him the highest paid kicker in the NFL. That's fine with me. I don't really care where you lean on the political spectrum. If you say no, Butker needs to go because of his political views, shame on you. A dependable kicker that's lethal from long range is often the difference between a win or a loss in close games. And that's why my hot take is that the Chiefs will make Harrison Butker the highest paid kicker, or very close to it, once all is said and done. Sure, you could go through the draft and get another young guy to save some money, but it's not that much money at the end of the day, guys. $6 million a year or somewhere around that. I think they can find a way to make that work. Some may be of the opinion that there's no way they pay Butker top of the market money because they just let Tommy Townsend go elsewhere this past offseason, and he was one of the best punters in the NFL. Well, since 2018, the Chiefs have kicked the fewest punts of any team in the league with 298. The next 3 on this list are the Cowboys with 338, the Ravens with 350, and the Bills with 352. Therefore, there's no need to pay a punter a large amount of money when you barely punt the ball. Instead, pay the kicker to help score even more points. Since 2018, the Chiefs are 7th in the NFL in points scored from field goals and 1st in the NFL in extra points made since Mahomes became the starter. And that's why I hope the Chiefs do end up locking Harrison Butker down for years to come. He's a pivotal piece to the team's success, backed up by the stats I just provided here in this video. But with all that being said, do you guys agree with me here or nah? Should the Chiefs do what they can to keep Butker around, even if it means making him the highest paid kicker in the NFL? Or do you think they move on from him and find someone cheaper that maybe they need to develop? Let me know either way in the comments down below.